morning. Good morning, MS Live. I'm your host, C. Hill. And, oh my goodness, you are so sweet. What makes you, Jane? Why do you think I won the $1 million lottery last night? I feel like I've won. Hi, Will. Hi, Jane. I feel like I've won the lottery every day of my life. You know what? It is interesting. Jane, winner in Maryland. You know what? Yeah, one. I don't play the lottery. I just don't do it. Because you know, what do they say? They say that, we want money, when we don't, we think that money will solve our problems, and I've come to the conclusion that, I used to have a job that I made a lot of money. I was married to a professional who made a lot of money. I had tons of money. We were big spenders, so we were credit heavy, and I think about that, and where I was. It's Ecclesiastic. I always wanted more. I wanted a sun. I lived in Seattle at the time. I wanted sunnier weather, less rain, a new car. Bought myself. I could have gotten a Lexus, but I decided to get the top of the line Camry. You know what? I chased the wind. So then I got the MS. I retired, medically retired, and life has shown me. I've been at both extremes. I've had tons of money, and then I've lost it all, and now I don't have debt. All I have payments on is this house, and of course medical stuff. uh, should have gotten done or surgery. But hi, Patricia. So I think about that. Did I don't want to win the lottery. If you know what, if I played the lottery, and it, which I wouldn't, because I'd rather give the lottery money to I'd rather give it to a homeless person. I end up tithing, giving that money to different people, different organizations. I got probably four different organizations that I tithe to, and then I jump around, because I jump around deciding who has served me the most. I was doing the automatic pay on some ministries, and that's just not fun for me. I like to have a interactive tithing experience. So you know what? I'll tell you what. If any of you are rich and you want to send me money, hi Josiana, you want to send me a lot of money, then what I will do is incorporate. I'll get somebody, I'll get an attorney to incorporate MS Frontiers. And what we'll do is, with the money we raise, we will have a convention once a year, probably in Vegas or someplace that has a pool that we can do water aerobics or laps, and then we'll have a yoga. I don't know. I'm thinking big. And then everybody gets to leave with, it'll be free for everyone. That would be free. It'll be, big dreams. Dreams. So yeah, Jane, that would be fun. It's fun to dream. You know what would be really fun is to hear something big. How about getting, hi Dennis, how about getting a lake, a house on a lake that has lots of rooms, maybe on the Ozark. I got this. Now I'm dreaming big. All right. So if I had $1 million, let's play the game. If you had $1 million, if I had $1 million, I'd probably go to the Ozarks and get a huge house on a lake in a pontoon boat. And then what I would do is I would name it MS Frontiers. Uh, uh, and then what I would do is I would have people come. Anybody could come. I once a month I would have people come with MS, and we'd have fun. We'd have fun. And with a pontoon boat, you can get a wheelchair on it, you can get a walker on it. So that's what I would do. It would be a public house. I'd probably live in one room, and my husband and I, and we'd keep it. But this is, and then we'd have somebody to live in, a housekeeper in another room. We'd have to have cooks. Oh my God! Let's say I need 10 million. Yes, Jane. Yeah, I could. You know what? And they say ask and you shall receive. Yeah, it's an MS retreat center. Oh my God. Lord, please make that happen. Oh, you know what? Money it's like alcohol. It's a, well, no, it's, and money is puts a magnifying glass on who you are. So if you're a generous person, you'd be more generous. Again, yeah. All right, I'm thinking, yes, an MS retreat center. Oh my gosh. So if you're a millionaire and you want to help me buy a MS retreat center to give back to everybody who wanted to come out, it would be free for anybody with MS, and I would just take donations. I don't know how taxes are in Missouri, but Ozarks in Missouri, houses are pretty. Yeah, you know what? Oh my gosh. Build it and they will come. Maybe I'm meant to do that. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking. I'm going to look into that as soon as I'm off this. How much fun would that be? Hi, Robert. And then James is here. I'll tell you what. Yesterday, yes, we need to find. You know what, Jane? You know what, Jane? I also have to email you. Yeah, I gotta email you. I need to call you. We have to talk. It's time. I've got to call you about other things. But and I love you. I love you, Jane. You are a backbone. Josiane, how you doing this morning? Dennis, how are you? Dennis and Will, it's so good to see you. Robert, and it's good. We're alive. Well, things are good. I'll tell you what. Yesterday was just I wasn't feeling well, and but I managed to go out to the pharmacy and I did some grocery shopping. And you know what? Call me a freak, but I enjoy shopping. You know what? Maybe it's a girl thing. Hunters and gatherers. I enjoy going around, and I planned for 2 weeks worth of dinner, because what have I been eating? I've been eating yogurt and nuts and bananas, and just I haven't been doing very wholesome things, feeding. So last night, Sunita, welcome. So last night, you know what I did is I had chicken. I boiled them. In the pressure cooker. I made some bone broth and some chicken. Out of chicken carcass, and I stripped all the meat, and I tossed it with pesto, I mix it with pesto and pasta, and now I need to work on putting a vegetable in there. But I went to the grocery store and I bought 8 meals worth of stuff. So I got 2 containers of chicken strips that are breaded. Now at ShopRite, Safeway, they have a deal where it's 4 meat containers for $20, and each one feeds 2 people. And so when you think about that's $5. So it's $2.50 a meal, and there'll be leftovers too for my husband. So I got pork ribs, the country ribs. I just, I've got German in me, and there's something with pork. Well, I don't like pork chops, but pork ribs are just, oh my gosh. And then steak for stew, or goulash. I'll make goulash, and then chicken, and then I don't know. All right, and then good morning, Richard. You're here. So Phil, dinner is any day of the week. You bring your pretty wife over, and just give me a heads up. Give me a heads up. Anybody want to come over for dinner? You just let me know. Let me know. So I've got this open door. So yeah, you just come on in. Gina, I'm going to have a cook in this MS retreat that I'm going to buy in. I'm dreaming big. It's asking you to receive. Why isn't that is in Matthew? It's I was reading Isaiah today, and Isaiah says to me, or said to Isaiah, said he was talking with God, and he said, you don't have because you never asked. So let's ask, let's ask. All right, let's ask right now. So everybody's watching this. If you're a Christian, pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, I'm just asking you to bring us all this the ability to have a retreat, an MS retreat, maybe in the Ozarks with a pontoon boat, so that we can thrive. We can thrive and love each other, and just feel that we have a badge of honor, and that we're perfect with this disease. I asked you to just expand this ministry for your sake. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right. Yes, hopefully. Hi, Gina. You know what? It's not stretching a dollar, because I paid $100 for basically 10 meals that I can cook. In fact, this morning I was working on the sourdough, and I started. It's not so much do I mind spending money on food to eat. It's the energy of cooking it. It's having a plan, and deciding with MS. When you have it as long as I have, and some of you have, that remember, there used to be good days and bad days, and I don't have good days and bad days. I have blocks of clarity and energy. Yesterday, I had nothing until about 2:00. And at 2:00, I decided that I was gonna change the sheets on the bed, do laundry. I was gonna go to the grocery store, and I was gonna get dinner ready. My husband worked a long day. I should have dinner for him, and I was going to create priorities, because it's in my belief, my priority. I want to be a great wife, or well, a great child of God first, and then a great wife second, and then a great pet owner. I'll tell you, this morning I woke up, oh, I've got such a busy day planned. And I got to tell you, on days that you just schedule so much, uh, you don't think about how you feel. So at 9:15, I scheduled the cable company on the TV to give me a call, and I talked about fixing my alignment. I was on my five preferred channels. So and get my bell down low, and I did that. So did that at 9:25 to 10 o'clock. I needed this huge sourdough bread that I'm going to make 2 or 3 loaves out of this. So yeah, I love the homemade sourdough bread. I like it really strong and angry. Let me see. And then I washed my face. I got ready to put on my war paint, my makeup paint. Hi, Sharia. And then let's see. I'm doing this, and then we're doing this together, and then this ends at 12, and then I got to get over to the gym at 1 o'clock. From 1 to 2, I swim my laps, and maybe you know what I'm not doing anymore is lifting weights, because I'm just swimming laps or going for a walk. So ideally, I'll go and lift weights for half an hour, and I'll swim, and at 3 o'clock I've got a doctor's appointment in the pain medication that I've got to go over to, and then gotta come home at 5. I've got a sweet neighbor who is coming over. She picked up borax. I needed borax, and she was going out yesterday. I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but she says, "Can I get you anything?" And I said, "Yeah, a box of borax, because borax is great for ants. Mix it with jelly for ants. It's just a great thing to have." Thursday, and then I'll finish folding laundry from yesterday. But so today, lining things back to back, I don't have the luxury of sitting there trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Also, I have to pick up a bunch of stamps, because I've got something special for you guys. So if Sunita, Josiana, I don't know if, let me see, do I'm just thinking, I've got the connection where we're all connected, everyone's address, and so I've got everybody's address. So if I don't have your address, your telephone number, and your first and last name, and your email address, please, hi, June, please message me or email me at Dulci Jean, DulciJean @gmail.com. Also, hi, Karen. So hi, Joseph. So Joseph, love you, Joseph. So again, if you want to be in our support group, just more than just somebody who watches or sits back, if you want more of an interactive, mentor, we lean on each other. You can call each other. Although, let me know. Just send me an email. If you're on Facebook and you like this, And yeah, yours is. I'll don't worry. I got plans. So uh, hi Jennifer. Gosh, it's been a while. Yeah. Well, better late than never. Hi Jennifer. Uh, don't worry. So if you're on Facebook, follow me. Just follow me. And let's see, if you're on YouTube, again, you're subscribed to my channel. So let me know. Let me know. All right. Because I'm sending everybody out on that list. I'm sending stuff out. So, and that's going to happen. I got some stuff for you. Anyway, love you. Love you all. So, what would you do with $1 million? All right. What would you do if suddenly you had $1 million, right? What would you do? All right. All right. Ugh. What would you do? It's funny because I wanted to tell you, I wanted to tell you girls, even you boys, the most I had my dermatologist appointment. I have two dermatologists. I have a dermatologist that is for aging skin. It's and then I've got the dermatologist is a cancer dermatologist. Which next week I gotta finish the melanoma to make sure they got everything on my shoulder. But the vanity dermatologist, what I was talking about that the best face creams that you can get, even for men, if you have dry skin or anything, it's Neutrogena Hydrogel. And hi Susan, it's hydrogel. And I'll tell you, after you're done washing your face, if you put a little bit of hydrogel and smear it all over, it sinks in. It's the most amazing thing in the world. That, and then at night it's eye rock. It's eye rock night retinol, and you put that on every night, and there's under eye thing. So my dermatologist, he says you can get the really expensive $100 a container, or you can get this. Now men and women, we all can be doing that, and that will so, and it's cheap. It's cheap. Let me think. The hydrogel I think is like $6 a little container. Best money I have ever spent. It's just because I like getting my stuff at CVS, because if it doesn't work out, I'll return it. All right. You know what? Now Sharia says, "All right, what would she do with $1 million?" She says she'd take care of all her children and help this in need. Yes, and Jane says she'd set her children up and donate to charities we love, build a little retirement home for us. For us, for me and Susan and Jennifer and Gina, and Richard, Sunita, and Sharia. Are you going to build a retirement home for us, Jane? It's so funny. It's, you know what? And it's funny, if I had $1 million, I just, I just, if I had a couple $1 million there, I just couldn't. I just, what would I do? What would I'd have to spend it on you guys. I just could not see what would I need. I have a 2001 SUV that is I only drive a mile around the block or down to the gym and back. I might I might get car. And you know what? These new cars, I'll let you know, these new cars have assisted cruise control. That means, so if you have advanced MS, or if your response isn't, you're a little concerned about that, what happens is, if you drive and it's assisted cruise control, if something happens right in front of you, it stops, your car will stop. It's it's wonderful. So that assisted cruise control, there's also something that recognizes the line on either side of the lane you're in. So if you get too close to a line, it'll steer you back. Yeah. Jane says the Tesla self-drive. No, I don't want a self-drive. I want to, it's, hi, Andrea. You made it. I know you missed us last time. So you know what? If you're following me, you'll get notifications when this happens. So I'm so glad you're here, pretty girl. You know what? Yeah, I'm so glad. But so if I had a couple $1 million, hi, Kira. If I had a couple $1 million, I'd get a vehicle that would be safe for me and wouldn't leave me. That, and then the rest of the money, I'll tell you what. Thank you, Susan. That I would, I'm getting an MS retreat for all of us. It would be, that's, thank you. Susan likes my white turtleneck. Thank you so much. You know what? In fact, I love white and blue together. Can you see my blue? These are legging jeans that my girlfriend sent me for Christmas. And I just did not think I'd like them, because I don't like, I don't know. I like leggings with something over my butt, but these actually, they're cute. I'm gonna show you. All right. Do you see? All right, I know. All right. See? Ranger, come here. All right, just so you know. All right, so, I love blue and white together. I think it's a really good look. Thank you, Jennifer. I'll tell you what, it's all smoke and mirrors. It all is. Get that Neutrogena hydrogel. All of us, just wonderful, and thank you. You know what, Andrea, send me an email with your address. Your let me see, your address, your email address. Hi, Gary. And you know what, you have to send it Dulci Jean, DULCIJEAN @gmail.com. Send me your name and address so I can put you on this group support list, because everybody who's on that list, of course, is going to get an invitation. Hi, Chris, is going to get an invitation when God blesses me with the ability to buy an MS retreat. Oh my gosh, how wonderful. Yeah, you know what, Susan, I gained I have gained weight because, so anyway, yes, definitely. All right, Susan, you say I'm slim and trim. I'll tell you what, I was a heavy set person all the way until I was 30, and I lost weight because, I walking and swimming and lifting weights and eating a little better. Um, all right, let me see if I can see. Yeah, do the eating better. So I eat often. I eat all the time. So that's another thing. I'm making meals every night, and then I have to make grazing food. I make this garbanzo bean. I microwave the heck out of the garbanzo beans. Then I mix it up, and then I add a vegetable protein powder mix into that, and I mix that up and put in a little bit of vanilla, and I make it, and then I like peanut butter I put in there too, and a little olive oil. Mix it all up, and I lay it out in a pan, and I'll cut that up. So I'll have each square would be like a protein lunch. The other thing is, in my car I have nuts mixed with raisins and pralines for quick grab stuff. I also am the sourdough pretzels, the big ones there. I always have a Ziploc of that. I got to carry food around me all the time. Uh, so, all right. So, what are you going to fill your bathtub with, Jane? What are you going to try? Let's see. Let's see. I know. Well, you know what? How do you guys cook every night? What do you do when you've had such a busy day? You're just so run down. And now you don't have energy to cook. Some of the stuff they say, oh yes, hydrogel. You know what? Get that It's Neutrogena hydrogel. Um, Cheap. It just, and then at CVS, and also Dr. Teal's lavender oil. It's good to get rid of the itchy skin. It's wonderful. Anyway, yes, Neutrogena hydrogel. I'm telling you, men, women, anything. In fact, put that on, and if you have other moisturizer you love, you can put that on. But the difference is hydrogel gets into your skin. It doesn't sit there. All right, now Chris is all right. Let me just see. Chris is sharing with us. She cooks for a husband and a meal for you know, and that's good, Chris. And part of that's the blessing. You have a kids, and now all of a sudden you're the feeder. That's your job. I don't have kids. So one of the things I was trying to do today, to be a good steward of my pets and the things I have. I look back, the chickens didn't have. They had a little bit of food, but I could tell they were running out, and my husband didn't fill up their food. So I'm thinking, I gotta ugly it back there and give those chickens some food. I'm going to give them water also. Let me see, Richard, what do you say? Is anyone going? All right. Well, let's talk about that in a minute. We'll talk about the COVID vaccine in 1 minute. So now crock pot, air fryer, freezing leftovers, that kind of stuff. So it's good when you have busy days to use a crock pot. All right. Now Andrea is saying stuff, and Chris said, and Sharia says her husband is the cook. Oh, that's great. If it were up to my husband, we'd have cheese and crackers every night. And Andrea microwaves or take out. The other thing you can do is when you go to your grocery store, there's always a area that has uh, meals, the like pre-packaged meals that they made at at the or at the shop or at the grocery store. So you can get that. I happened to go in the back and I looked at the meats and ShopRite again, 4 packages of meat for $20, and there was steak, there was stir fry pork, stir fry stuff. They even had fish, but so that's another thing. Now let's change directions. Richard is talking about the COVID vaccine. Uh, so please chime in if you are going to take the COVID vaccine, if you called your neurologist, what your neurologist advised, and how you feel about that. If it, and I'll only tell you my opinion of what I'm going to do after you guys share your opinions there. So now I know there are 2 pharmaceutical companies that made these vaccines, and I one of them, I hear the first shot, one is 2 shots. The first shot is well tolerated, but even on Facebook, I've researched it because I follow everybody, and there's somebody, a healthy person, who sent out a message to all of her friends who are in the healthcare industry, and she says she got her second shot, and she said she wanted to know if anybody felt like they needed to be in a whole body cast after the second shot. And they were all saying, yeah, terrible, 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 terrible. Also, it says that if you're pregnant, you should not get this shot. So, now Regina's not getting it. Susan said she's not going to. Well, let's see. She doesn't think she is, and Sharia's not sure. And you know what? It's one of those things. I think when I was on to Sabri, I could not believe all the people that said your chances of dying were 1 in 1,000. That is a 0.003%. It just, yeah, your chances, and so many people refuse to take to Sabri because of the risk. They were sure. Then the longer you've been on it, the greater your risk of PML. This is to Sabri I'm talking about. PML. And if you are JCV positive, there is also a higher risk. So all of a sudden, now your risk is 1% or 1 in 100, or for me, it was 3 in 100. I still wanted to be on it, and the Johns Hopkins is no. So what Johns Hopkins wants me to get the COVID vaccination, but I'll tell you what, I don't get the flu vaccination. I wash my hands. I don't even wear the face mask when I'm out. I wear a face shield. It's a clear thing that goes there. So, and I'm telling you, I go to the same places I'm blessed. There are a number. I keep watching the news stories of people getting really sick. They also don't have a safety record. They don't know how in the future. So, are you scaredy cat, Sharia? Or it's you know what? If it is good, if it's that good, then it'll be there. It will be there. Hang on. It will be there and ready for us when you know I just I don't know. Call me crazy. But I can't. I can't do it. I just I have enough chemicals in my body. I have secondary chronic progressive MS. I've had it for uh, over 37 years now, and uh, hi, hi, Cheryl. And I'm thinking, how often do we go out anyway? And then when we go out in public, do we wear a face mask? Do you, yes, that's true. You may be immune because you've had COVID. Um, but again, it just, you know, I got enough going on right now. And I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it because what? I go to the gym, I swim, I go to the pharmacy, go to the grocery store, I go for walks and all. I wear my face shield. I don't wear a face mask. And it's I wash my hands every time I get in my car. I have that hand sanitizer there. I'm careful not to touch my face. This is just me. So again, but I have a really tight relationship with Christ. So and I'm ready to go. I just, you know what? I think it's harder losing Donner, my puppy, than it would be for me to get COVID and die. I just, it's because I'm okay with that. But I know I don't want COVID. But by the way, Karen tested positive for COVID, and Karen with us, Karen Time Keeper, Karen Smith. So she's not with us. So if you're watching this later, Karen, know that we love you and we hope you get better soon. She said she didn't feel bad, but it is. Oh, Susan, you didn't know. Oh, on the second topic, there is that my cousin, Carol Ann in Pennsylvania. I put it out there that we've got room. We've got such holes in our heart because the white dog, the little Donner, he was just so interactive. So Carol Ann messaged me on Facebook. You can actually go to my page and see it's a not a miniature schnauzer, not a toy poodle, which is what I wanted. But here it is. Amazing is that she messaged me that and said this little 10-pound rat terrier is in Pennsylvania, and his father, the owner, is in hospice and doesn't have very long to live, and none of the family wants this dog. So I didn't really want a dog. I wanted a stuffed animal looking dog, but you know what? I have this feeling that God intends this dog to be with us, and it's a 6-year-old dog, and its name is Chance. But I'm just praying that it's okay there. Jane, what is it? maybe a very short time. The new strain, yeah. Jane says uh, that this COVID new strain. Uh, all right, and the problem is think about the flu shot. The flu shot only covers every year certain flu strains. Does it cover all flu strains? No, it doesn't. The safest way not to get the flu is to wash your hands and stay away from people who cough or sneeze. And I think about that. I think, all right, how many people are sick? It's just to me it's crazy to think that this COVID vaccine, if things morph, if the flu changes and that the flu vaccine doesn't cover all flus, then I cannot put uh, uh, my confidence in a vaccine to cover everything. And my thing is that if you've been vaccinated, then why wear a face mask? I think that, yeah, I don't know. Sharia jumped. I love it when you jump. So if you're watching on Facebook and you want to be in the interactive chat room where everybody, just where you're participating in this, go to YouTube and look for my channel, Dulci Hill, and it'll show you that we're live right now. So join, and let's see, not follow me, subscribe to my channel, and every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 o'clock, 11 to 12, we do this, we go live. The thing, all right, so am I getting the COVID shot? I'm not. I am not. I took to Sabri with a 1%, excuse me, 0.03% chance, 1 in 1,000% chance that uh, I would risk PML. Well, the odds. I love statistics. The odds of you getting COVID without getting the shot, say, and you're wearing your mask and all, is 1 in 100. It's actually 1.1 in 100. Now the odds. Now, yeah, I have to start analyzing what are the odds of having side effects or dying of this COVID vaccination, and those are the odds that dictate me. I feel bad enough. What do you I feel bad enough, and the flu's like side effects is just not. I go to a pain doctor because of that, and because of interferon. So I'm not. You know what? I'm not. I'll continue to wash my hands and distance myself, but I'll tell you, I was in the CVS outside, and people, hi Gail, people were walking in and putting on their mask the last minute, but I just stood outside before I went in, and I was looking at everybody's face. Now I have a clear shield so they can see me smile at them, but I just have to tell you that I miss the humanity of being able to see people's smile, their lipstick. Why am I paying for lipstick if I'm gonna wear? No, I'm not. I'm not wearing a face mask. I'll wear the face shield. I don't even. I don't know. I'm not going to say that. But again, it just, I don't know. All right. and Susan talks about last time she got the flu shot and the shingles shot, she was so sick. And I haven't gotten a flu shot in probably 8 years. And I'll tell you, yeah, 8 years. Um, Throwing the shield. No, no, I don't. The shield is clear. It's clear mask. In fact, you can get this on Amazon. Uh, anyway, it's called the face shield. You'll see in hospitals when doctors operate, they put the face shield on, and they put in a face mask. So but I only wear the face shield. But and I don't the pool. In fact, I was going to join the YMCA before they put the dome up on the Bel Air Athletic Club, but I didn't feel like driving all the way down there, even though the thing was is that uh, the YMCA requires you to wear a face mask when you're in the locker room and all the way until you get in the swimming pool. So you have to walk up to the pool with a face mask on. I can't do it. Can't do it. So I'm staying with the Bel Air Athletic Club. You do not have to walk up to the pool with a mask on. Now, Jane had shingles, and we're talking about that, and yeah. But you know what? Is the shingle shot one shot and that you're immunized? And I think that because it makes your the a lot of the medications that we have allow viruses to take hold of us more easily, and you know what? It's two. It only lasts 2 years. Is that what you're saying? Uh, that's scary because I haven't had the shingles shot. I had the pneumonia shot years, probably 8 years ago when I got the flu shot. Now, mind you, I've had the flu twice in my life, and you know why? I know it's twice because it's that 2-part vaccine. Uh, the way how I know is I remember exactly where and how bad it was, and oh my gosh, it was so bad. I couldn't sit up without my head hurt. You have to let you don't want to eat. I was really sick. When did that happen? In 1997. It was New Year's Eve, 1997. I had the flu. I had the flu. So sick. And the other time was in 1983. And I laid on that couch. Oh, I was so sick, so sick. But gosh, I couldn't sit up. Everything ached. It was so bad. But so I know I've had the flu twice in my life, and I'm just not willing to get a flu shot that doesn't even cover. In fact, last year I didn't get it, or the year before, I never get it, and found out that the flu shot that was going around wasn't the one that was covered by that. Chris tested positive for JCV after having 3 doses of Ocrevus and got bad infection. So she stopped all medications except naltrexone, low dose naltrexone is that is good. Again, PML which is a side effect of some of our medications. It is again, it's something that can be reversed. That's why you have to be aware of that. No to vaccines. Susan says no way. She's yeah. All right, she not two vaccines. What are you talking about, Susan? I don't think I will get the second one. I got a horrible. All right, the second what? The second shot for the shingles. All right, I don't know what you're talking about, Susan. So, all right, where was I going? What was I? Did I? Was I going any place important? Richard, did that? You know what? It just did that answer your question? Again, yeah, JCV, DVC positive. I think it's JCV. Yeah, it used to. We always thought it was JVC, but not that it matters. Uh, but it's so important to look at the reality. Also, there's just I've read too many things that people have gotten the second shot has had allergic reactions, and you know what? Somebody needs to quick do a statistics on what percentage of people who get the COVID shot have reactions to it. I want to know that because if it is more than 1.1% that have side effects with the shot, then you stack the odds, right? The odds are 1.1% you get COVID. All right. You lessen you lessen your chances of getting COVID if you get the COVID shot and it covers that strain. But the side effect of that, the pain and the suffering, maybe it doesn't happen with anybody, but if anybody can open another browser on you and Google. You know what? Let me see if I can do this. All right, I'm still going to be on, but I think I can. Yes. All right. So hopefully I'm still on live streaming. All right. Let's see. COVID vaccination side effects. Side effects percentage. All right, percentage. I know I shouldn't be. I hope like crazy. Let's see if I'm still live streaming. Oh, good. I am. All right. All right, so it's let's see, COVID vaccination side effects percentage. All right, let's talk about, let's see. Okay, the dose, all right, the side effects as of November 26th, 2000, it's 2.7% of subjects reported having severe side effects. And let's see. Okay, and that's 2.2%. So 1.1% end up getting the COVID vaccination of that, or I'm sorry, getting the disease, getting COVID. of that, it's a small percentage that will actually die from it. So the side effects, 2.2% side effects, all right, to decrease your 1.1% chance. It's we all have to answer for ourselves. But keep that in mind. I just Googled that. So so it's 2.2% of people, and that was in October or November, and so I didn't look at uh, um, the latest reports, and that is so important to do because more people have had this available, this vaccination, and I think that side effect number is a lot severe side effects. I think it's a lot higher, but you know what? I don't know. I'd have to research this, and I'll do that after that. Again, all right. If you're watching this and you're not on our group list, uh, which you are Chris, Susan, Jane, Karen, Gina. So I've got something coming your way. So if you're not on that list and you want to be on a fellow MSer list to lean on there, email me at Dulci Jean, DulciJean at gmail.com. If you're on Facebook, please subscribe to my channel. No, let's see. Follow me. Go to msfrontiers.org. Look at the resources we have for you. Again, I want you to keep in mind that when things are unbearable, just for that moment, be thankful for God and look for the good things around you. Look at the things you're grateful for. I'm grateful for my busy day, and I'm going to go off to the pool. And again, let go and let God. Let's put our trust and our love in God and help each other. Help. I go to the gym because there's sick people there. People need a smile, and so act like a blessing. Go out and find something to do, and keep praying that I get that MS retreat. That would be a dream. That would be a dream. I would love that. I would love that. Anyway, I love you all. Keep coming back. May God worry about Philippians 4:6. Worry about nothing, but in everything through prayer and supplication and gratitude. With gratitude, thank you, Jesus. Make your request known to God, and let the peace which surpasses all understanding keep your hearts and minds on Christ Jesus. Lord, Heavenly Father, I'm asking you for this retreat in Montana, or not Montana, in Missouri. Lord, please make that happen so I can share this in your name with the world with MS. Again, subscribe. I love you all, and have a wonderful weekend. Bye. Good morning, MS Live. I'm your host, Dulci Hill.